Today's Coffee with Carrie, I really want to talk about video counseling for addiction centers, really from the administration and admissions process all the way to post recovery, post treatment. Video, there's a lot of new legislature coming in place on being able to use video telehealth for substance abuse treatment, and the insurance companies, both on the commercial side as well as Medicare and Medicaid coming soon, give you a lot to think about, and really not only think about how to change your process from enrolling in administration to post when somebody leaves rehab, and so they don't relapse. And so I want to talk a little bit about that today and how video telehealth really plays into that. Number one, having your admissions, having your, instead of just having the phone number or the 1-800 number, really having that from a video perspective. You're reaching people. People have made the effort to reach out and talk to somebody about either they have a problem or somebody in their family or friend has a problem. And if you can establish that rapport face to face, seeing somebody on the other end and really impacting them and seeing, the time of need and counseling them and coaching them and have that face to face relationship, number one, it gives you a big competitive advantage. Number two, you can really impact somebody that's on the fence and convince them to come to treatment. So that's number one. You should be doing that right out of the gate. Don't need to wait on video telehealth for that. That can be done today. Number two, once somebody commits to going to rehab and they're in rehab, part of the recovery of being able to have counseling with whether it's a spouse, a family member, going through those 12 steps, the more interactions you can have with family and allowing the patients to interact, the counselors to interact, and video in family members for these sessions that maybe somebody can't get off work. This really allows the family, the friends, whoever needs to counsel in to the patient in rehab, really allows them to be more connected, or allows the counselor to be more connected, and really allows them to get more work done while they're in addiction. In addition to that, once you're through your treatment program, whether it's 30, 60, 90 days or whatever, the biggest issue of relapse is, after you get out of the program, going back into the real world. And so really allowing that video counseling to continue post rehab when folks are going back to work or they're going back into their home environment. That can be supported by the addiction center, by the counselors that they're familiar with, in addition to connecting them to sponsors, so they can video and have accountability on a scheduled time on a weekly basis to really have that proactive video counseling, with peer-to-peer counseling, with folks that have been through their shoes, walked a mile in their shoes, that are clean, that's sober, and really do that. Really helps with the relapse and them not feeling like they're alone. This can be on a one-to-one basis, scheduled times for them to chat with a sponsor, with a counselor, whatever it may be. And it also can be just very similar to a hotline, a crisis hotline. So if somebody feels like they're going to make a bad decision and they're going to go use, they literally can just hit a button on your addiction center's website and instantly be connected with any counselor, day, night, whatever it may be, that's on call, that can help them make the right decisions, that can help get them back to rehab if they need to, or to counseling, or to an AA meeting or an NA meeting, whatever it may be. And so really think about the video counseling as, kind of starting the journey, in a continued proactive journey, and how to really, help the process that you have today and enhance it with innovative and creative ways to really not only help the patient, but help the family members, the support, all around that. With the opioid crisis the way that it is and affecting so many people, there's so many people that have family members, loved ones, or themselves that have been affected by addiction, that have never known anybody that's been in addiction before, and they have don't know this process. And so really having that face to face, that hand holding, really preventing that fear, really helps, with the whole video counseling start to finish, really helps not only the patient but the family and everybody around it. So that's your today's Coffee with Carrie.